Morning guys, this is John back at the farm. We are getting some beautiful temperatures the last couple days. I think we were about 76 yesterday, about 72 today is the high. I'm going to be out of town for a couple days, and we got all the animals moved yesterday, so it'd be easy for Jamie to, well, not easy, but easier just to get them fed and watered. They're close to each other. The only ones we didn't move are our molting chickens, and you can see their spot is ready. And there's the meat birds. We're going to bring them around the fire pit back towards the house. But so we're just going to get these meat birds moved, and I'm sorry, not meat birds, our Welsumers and Easter eggers. We're going to get them moved over here. We're going over there behind Cupcake and Boudreaux. Beautiful morning, huh? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have them follow the pigs. A lot of people will have their chickens follow their cows and break down that manure. And you guys know most of the time we leave the chickens in with the pigs. But we've been running them behind. We thought maybe the pigs were eating their eggs, but the chickens are just molting. So we've just had them by themselves. Don't really know why. It's just the way we've been doing it. So I'm going to get them moved over here behind these pigs and have them clean up the last spot that the pigs were in. So let's get these guys moved. Alright, we got them in here. I got to show you guys this. Some of you probably think this is gross, but I've had some mice in the garage and we've been catching them. We store our feed in the garage. I don't know if that's why they're in there or just because it's getting cold, but anyway, we've been catching a couple. This is the second one of these we've caught, and I'm pretty sure that is not a mouse. That looks like a little mole to me. But either way, the chickens love it. So once I get this fence up, I'm gonna show you that. Alright, you guys know how much the pigs like the new ground. It's still about 7 o'clock here. These guys are upset that I'm over here and haven't fed them yet. But we wanted to get these chickens moved first thing this morning. But, you know, I was saying, the pigs love being moved so much, but so do the chickens. They love a fresh piece of ground. They're going to have a lot of manure to scratch through here. And this is our molting bunch. And they're still molting. Haven't had any eggs in a couple weeks from these guys now. But we're talking in that molting video that a protein snack is good for them. So let's see if Mr. Mole will help them out with that. Put him in their pen last night and forgot I was moving him this morning, so I figured I'd bring him along. Well, looks like these guys are too interested in a fresh piece of ground. Let's see. Well, I guess they don't like performing for the camera, but normally they go crazy after that protein, which is kind of gross, but they need the protein, and they're actually little dinosaurs. They like meat, so good to have them on a fresh patch of grass. Well, fresh to them. It's got a bunch of pig manure on here that they will break down for us, and I think that's what we're going to do for the rest of the fall into winter until we get to spring, when we need them back in with the pigs to get those ticks. We're just going to move these pigs straight down the yard, and we'll loop them back and bring them straight back, and we'll just leave the chickens right behind them to help break down that manure, so their spot is much better. Next year this spot will be much better and that grass will be greener. Well, I need to get to feeding. These guys need water. Don't have any water in their bowl, so let's go get that for these guys. You guys ready to eat? Huh? Are you hungry? Alright, I'm going to get the food. Be right back. Boudreaux. Are you ready to eat? Alright, they're not amused. They want food, so let's go get them their food. Alright, we got the food wagon loaded up. My son's BB gun for protection. So, let's go get these guys fed. Well, I don't see our little buddy anywhere. I think maybe they got a hold of him. But see in there, they need some food in there. Let's get that. I don't have a charger on the fence. These guys are up so early, I just lock them up. During the day, we've not had any issues with predators, so that's why we don't have a charger on here. I've got one, but just felt we haven't had a need for it right now, so if we do, I'll get it on there. They're always locked up at night though. All right, the molting chicken group. I guess that's called a croup. They are ready to go for the day. They are pretty excited about this new spot. Normally they're not foraging and scouring as much, but that's good to see. I hear the whiners over here. Let's get them fed. You guys hungry? Huh? You waiting on me, Hazel? I'm working on it. Hazel, we are almost positive is pregnant. Cupcake is not taken yet. Not really sure what's going on there, but that's all right. Red Cupcake? All right, won't take you around everybody's feeding today, but we got one more group. I want to talk a little bit more about these molting chickens and our Bielefelders. So we'll take you back there to that group before we let you go today. Okay, we're back with the piglets, the meat pigs. Bielefelders are moved back in here. They were just up here. You can see that spot where they were. We moved them down. Looks like Zelly's been under the chicken coop and got pooped on. So let's get these guys out so they can start enjoying their day. And we'll talk about these Bielefelders once more. Okay, sometimes if I don't run, they trip me up, so had to get a move on there so they could all get their feed and I could stay on my feet. But Bielefelders are waiting on me to get them out. Let's move them one spot so their manure can spread. They are ready to be out this morning. We're talking about one of our past videos. The egg yolks of these guys are so much more orange than our other birds. And I thought that was because they were better foragers. And on our last video, when we went to pick up these pumpkins, I put a couple pumpkins in with the other group of chickens and these guys cleaned those pumpkins right out. All the orange is gone and it was just white. I'd show you those. This one's just from this morning, so they haven't even had a chance, but when they were back over there's a few pieces left and it's just all white. All the orange is gone. The other group, the Welsumers, the ones we just moved, and Easter eggers, they hardly touched theirs. It took them 4 days, I think, to clean those out. So another plus for our Bielefelders. I think they're definitely better foragers than the other group. And this is just a general statement. It's not everybody's. Maybe your other birds forage better than ours, but these guys have been doing awesome. So Valley Farms is going to be having Bielefelders this year, so make sure you stay up with them at valleyfarms.com, valleyfarmshatchery.com, I believe. We'll put a link down low if you want to check those guys out. But Bielefelders, great birds. I've got a whole bunch of videos on the Bielefelders if you want to check those out. We just love them. So we're going to get them some feed in here. Everyone's happy to be out this morning. Pigs are always happy to see us because they know what that means, food or pumpkins. So hope you guys have enjoyed following along. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we will check you guys out on the next video.